American 2210 Heavy, looking to pick up our clearance to Kennedy Airport.
American 2210 Heavy Miami clearance cleared to Kennedy Airport. Folds 3 departure with the Elira transition, then as filed. Climb via SUD, departure frequency 19.45, squawk 3025.
Cleared to Kennedy Airport. Folds 3 departure with the Elira transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 119.45, squawk 3025. American 2210 Heavy.
American 2210 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 127.5 when ready for push or start.
Ground 127.5 when ready, American 2210 Heavy.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, as indicated, we will be departing Miami using the false SID with the Elira transition. We are expecting runway 8 right for departure. We're going to be pushing back from gate D30 here shortly. Miami has no noise abatement procedures. We have a derated thrust today with assumed air temperature. Bleeds will be on. And we are overweight. So should we need to return to the airfield, we will first try to burn off fuel. And if we need to land immediately, we will do so within all safety margins. There are no threats in the area, and TIS not required. Any questions?
No questions. Checked.
Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Flight instruments.
Set and check.
Heading 221. Altimeter 1022. Parking brake. Double check that, please. Double check that, please.
Set.
Pre-flight checklist completed. Checked.
Before start procedure.
Jet bus 508, ramp Delta 606, taxi via Yankee, Quebec. Juliet, Juliet, Hotel, Hotel, Yankee 1, Whiskey 12.
Recall.
Ramp Delta 606
Checked.
via Yankee, Quebec. Juliet, Juliet, Hotel, Hotel, Yankee 1, Whiskey 12, Jet bus 508.
American 2210 Heavy at gate 30, request pushback and engine start.
American 2210 Heavy, Miami ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest. American 2210 Heavy.
Before start checklist.
Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Trim.
Set and checked.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Beacon on. Before start checklist completed.
Start sequence is right, then left.
Checked.
Start right engine.
Oil pressure.
JetBus 508, cross runway 12 at Yankee. Continue taxi via Yankee, Quebec, Juliet, Juliet, Hotel, Hotel, Yankee 1, Whiskey, 12.
Cross runway 12 at Yankee. Continue taxi via Yankee, Quebec, Juliet, Juliet, Hotel, Hotel, Yankee 1, Whiskey, 12, JetBus 508.
Start left engine.
Oil pressure. Checked.
Parking brakes.
American 2210 Heavy request taxi.
American 2210 Heavy, runway 9er, taxi via 10, November, Whiskey, Yankee. Hold short, runway 12.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 9er via 10, November, Whiskey, Yankee. Hold short, runway 12, American 2210 Heavy.
Flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft.
Flaps 5.
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the message into the buckle. tight
Checked.
by pulling on the belt.
Left is clear.
To release your
Right is
seatbelt,
clear.
lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin
Before
is
taxi
pressurized
checklist.
if there is a loss of cabin
Anti-ice.
pressure. A
Engine
panel will
anti-ice
open and
auto.
oxygen
Recall.
lamps will appear.
Checked. Flight
Remain
controls.
seated with your seatbelt
Checked.
fastened and pull a
Ground
mask
equipment.
toward you to start
Clear.
the flow of oxygen.
Before taxi
Oxygen
checklist
will
completed.
be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Roger. So as a note to everybody familiar with Miami Airport, for some reason, despite my sim brief planning, Beyond ATC wants us to use runway 9er for takeoff. Very unrealistic. Most takeoffs from runway 9er involve the cargo operations, as well as any aircraft that might be parked in the southern terminals, but we are in the north part of the airfield, and we normally use the runway that's next to us, runway 8 right. So we're gonna have a very long taxi. So just a note. And as you've noticed, this is our first flight using Beyond
American
correction.
2246.
Our
Ramp Delta
first flight using
605.
FS2Crew for the
Taxi
777.
via Quebec 81.
So far so
Hold
good.
short runway 9er.
And then
Ramp Delta
down the
605
road,
via Quebec
after
81.
they fix some of the
Hold
bugs
short
with
runway
this
9er,
initial
American
release, but now we're in version
2246.
1.0, we can expect the animated first officer to join us. So this is my first time using first officer flows on the 777.
Cabin secure.
So I might make a few mistakes, but so far, so good, and I'm glad to have this
American
option
2210
available.
Heavy. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, American 2210 Heavy.
Here's another random Beyond ATC, and don't get me wrong, I love Beyond ATC, but once in a while you get this hold for traffic commands,
American 2246.
and there is
Cross
nothing around
runway
us.
9er at
We're-
Quebec 8. Continue taxi via Quebec 8.
It's random, so I
Papa,
can put up with
Quebec.
the error,
Juliet, Juliet,
and for those of you who are
Hotel,
using Beyond
Yankee
ATC like
1,
me,
Whiskey 12.
you can tell they are always updating.
Cross
I'm
runway
on
9er
most
at
of the
Quebec 8.
experimental version.
Continue taxi via Quebec 8,
and it's
Papa
one of the
Quebec,
best
Juliet,
programs
Juliet,
that was
Hotel,
released
Hotel,
last
Yankee
year.
1, Whiskey 12, American 2246.
And another thing that I love is being able to integrate the FS2Crew first officer with Beyond ATC, so you don't hear different voices. So far, they only have Stephanie's voice integrated into from FS2Crew to Beyond ATC. And
American 2210
according
Heavy.
to
Cross runway 12 at 10.
the FS2
Continue taxi via Yankee
crew
Quebec
team,
Sierra,
they said they need to
Sierra
work with, they need some help from Beyond ATC
Cross
to
runway
add
12 at
additional
10.
voices.
Continue taxi
stand
via
by, I
Yankee,
guess. Stay
Quebec,
tuned.
Sierra, Sierra 1, American 2210 Heavy.
Okay, clear to cross runway 12.
American 2210 Heavy. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 2210 Heavy.
Approaching 30.
Okay, since we did get a new runway, I need to just update it here on my FMC. We're going to be using the same procedures. And I'm also going to run it through a computer to just get an optimal takeoff setting. Runway 9er is very long, so we should stay derated for this. So once I get a little lined up, I'm going to rerun the calculation here. So let me try to do two things at the same time here. Okay, performance. We're going to go to runway 9er now. Keep our eyes on the taxiway. Again, it's kind of hard to multitask. Runway 9er, we're going to import all the data we have. And that's going to change 46 degrees, assume their temperature. Let's see. 46 on takeoff 2 mode. Still flaps 5. And just to cross check, we're going to have 163, 166, 169. So we're going to put 163, 166, 169. Alright, so takeoff data updated.
American 2210 Heavy, contact Miami Tower 118.3. Have a good one.
Over to Tower 118.3, American 2210 Heavy.
FedEx 205 Heavy, runway 08 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 08 left, FedEx 205 Heavy.
American 2210 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 9er.
American 2210 Heavy, Miami Tower, wind to 135 at 5, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 9er, cleared for takeoff. American 2210 Heavy.
Clear for takeoff.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
FedEx 205 Heavy, Miami Tower, wind 135 at
Approaching.
5, our nav to
0,
Baller, runway 8
9.
left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, our nav to Baller, cleared for takeoff. FedEx 205 Heavy.
Mountain 8914, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami
On
departure,
runway.
Mountain 8914. Have
0,
a good one.
9.
American 1481 holding short, runway 8 right.
American 1481, hold short of 08 right, arriving traffic.
Affirmative, hold short of 08 right, American 1481.
Southwest 2871, exit next available taxiway.
Set takeoff thrust.
Exit
Thrust
next available
set.
taxiway, Southwest 2871.
American 1481, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait, American 1481.
FedEx 205 Heavy, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure. FedEx 205
80
Heavy.
knots.
Check.
United 2192,
Rotate.
holding short, runway 8 right.
United 2192, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 08
Positive
right.
rate.
Gear up.
Roger. Hold short of 08 right for traffic. United 2192.
American 1481, Miami Tower, wind 135 at 5. Our nav to Jamba, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, our nav to Jamba, cleared for takeoff, American 1481.
United 2192, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. United 2192.
American 2210 Heavy, contact Miami departure. Have a good flight.
Contact Miami departure. American 2210 Heavy. Miami departure. American 2210 Heavy, 1,900 feet.
American 2210 Heavy, Miami departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 1515,000.
Climb, maintain 1515,000. American 2210 Heavy.
Flaps 1. Flaps up.
Miami departure, American 1481, good day 1,100 feet. American 1481, Miami departure, radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 180. Climb, maintain flight level 180, American 1481.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Autopilot on, please.
Miami departure, United 2192, 700 feet.
Autopilot on,
United
please.
2192, Miami departure, good day, radar contact, clear direct lifter, resume the Doral 2. Climb, maintain flight level 180.
Cleared direct lifter, resume the Doral 2. Climb, maintain flight level 180, United 2192.
10,000. Shall we release the passengers?
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's
FedEx
communication
205 Heavy,
systems.
contact Miami Oceanic 23775. Center on Miami Oceanic 23775. FedEx 205 Heavy, see you.
Okay, so far FS2Crew is working very well. Again, keep in mind this is version 1.0. I've been using it for the 737, so I might get some commands mixed up here and there that might not be recognized by the 777 set. So the next command I'm going to give is going to be at flight level 180 for transition set standard, and then we're going to just go ahead and cruise on to New York. During that time the video will be paused, and we'll pick it up again during descent. Again, to check out all the different flows here with FS2Crew. So kind of, well, very happy to
American
see
2210 Heavy,
more
contact
immersion
Miami Oceanic
on the 777.
775. Have a good day.
Center on Miami Oceanic 123.775. American 2210 Heavy, take care. Miami Oceanic, American 2210 Heavy through 12,800 feet for 15,000 feet, direct mark.
American 2210 Heavy, Miami Oceanic. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, American 2210 Heavy.
Miami Oceanic, American 1481, out of 15,700 feet for flight level 180, direct Plata.
American 1481, Miami Oceanic. Climb, maintain flight level 370.
Climb, maintain flight level 370, American 1481.
Set altimeter to standard.
Standard set and cross-checked.
American 343. Contact Miami Center 134.2.
Center on Miami. Center 134.2. American 343.
American 63 Heavy. Contact Miami approach 124.85.
Contact Miami approach, American 63 Heavy.
Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to re-engage the video once we are on descent.
Have a good day.
And so far so good on FS2Crew. So right now we're expecting 3 hours of flight coming to New York Kennedy Airport. I'm assuming it's going to be some headwinds. This is usually a shorter flight from Miami. So we'll see you during descent.
10,000. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices, stow these devices, and then all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions, and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or an overhead bin. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Flaps 1.
American 2210 Heavy Airport is at your 10 o'clock 16 miles. Report the field in sight.
Looking for field. American 2210 Heavy.
Okay, field's at 10 o'clock.
American 2210 Heavy, field in sight.
American 2210 Heavy, cleared visual approach, runway 31 right.
Cleared visual approach 31 right, American 2210 Heavy.
American 2210 Heavy, cleared visual approach, runway 31 right.
visual approach 31 right, American 2210 heavy.
Flaps 5.
American 2210 heavy, contact Kennedy Tower 119.7. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 119.7, American 2210 heavy. Have a good one. Kennedy Tower, American 2210 heavy.
15,
Visual
gear down.
runway 31 right. Gear down.
American 2210 heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 255 at 16, runway tree 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land. American 2210 heavy. Radar altimeter alive. Checked.
Flaps 30.
Final fix 1,900 feet.
Manual flight.
Checked.
Landing checklist.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Double check that, please.
Armed.
Landing checklist completed. $1,000 stable.
Continue.
1,000.
Checklist complete.
Approaching. 3, 1, right.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
$100. 50, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal.
1,000 feet. remaining. 3,000 feet remaining.
Manual braking.
ICAS auto brake.
Feet remaining.
60 knots.
Check.
American 2210 Heavy, exit next available taxiway.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Exit next available taxiway. American 2210 Heavy.
With your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to
American 2210 Heavy, contact ground 121.9er.
on a future flight.
Ground 121.9er, American 2210 Heavy. The 2-minute engine cooldown is up.
Shut down right engine. Parking inside. Shutdown checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Shutdown checklist completed.
Okay, so that was my first flight with FS2Crew from 777. Seems pretty smooth. I noticed right now during shutdown, she didn't make all the calls, but I'm assuming since she took care of those flows, she didn't have to call them for me. So she only called for me to set the parking brake. And I already went ahead and released it since we are already on chocks. And my weather radar should be off, so I'm going to click that. Oh, I guess it's not off. Let me see. On. Off. Oh, it's not recognizing weather radar off. Let me see if it's off on her side. Okay, it needs to be off on this side. Okay, that did the trick. Great. Okay, so that was my initial view for FS2Crew. As always, this kind of enhancements sorry, make the simming a lot more enjoyable. So we're gonna stay tuned for the animated first officer, just to bring a little bit more life to the flight deck. So we'll say goodbye from New York, and we'll see you next time.